Hey guys! The title of my story today is The Desperate Mother. There lived a woman called Rita. She was married with 2 kids, a boy and a girl. The boy's name is Calvin and he was 6 years old, and the girl's name is Eve and she was 8 years old. And her husband's name is Andy. Rita was a very greedy and heartless woman, and she could do anything to get what she wants. Every time Rita, her husband, gave her money to buy things for herself and for the kids, Rita always used the money to buy gold, jewelry, and so on for herself, and then she used the rest of the money to buy a pair of shoes or something cheap for her kids. And whenever her husband asked her to show him what she bought for the kids, she always said, "I'm tired, I'm going to show you tomorrow." She keeps saying, "I'm going to show you tomorrow," till her husband gets tired of asking, so he just forgets about it. Rita's husband's business had a problem, and so he stopped giving her money to buy things for herself and for the kids, and he only gave her money to buy foodstuffs. When Rita went to the market, she saw a very beautiful dress, so she wanted to buy it so badly. The next month, when her husband gave her money to buy foodstuffs, Rita wanted to use that money to buy the dress she saw. And so she had a plan. And before you hear her plan, remember, Rita is She's very heartless, and she can do anything to get what she wants. Let's talk about her plan. Rita dug a hole and she called her son, "Calvin." And so Calvin came and she said, "Calvin, do you know how to run?" And Calvin said, "Yes, Mom, I know how to run." And she said, "Okay, run, let me see how fast you are." And Calvin said, "But Mom, why?" Rita said, "When you finish running, I'm going to tell you the reason." And so Calvin started running and he fell into the hole. Immediately, Rita brought a huge bucket full of hot water and she poured it on Calvin, so Calvin died. When her daughter came back from her friend's house, she said, "Mom, where is Calvin?" And her mom said, "Calvin went out to play with his friends." It was dinner time. And her husband said, "Where is Calvin?" And Rita said, "Calvin is sleeping." And her daughter said, "But Mom," and Rita said, "Eve, why don't you keep quiet and eat?" And so her husband said, "This meat tastes so good." And Rita went to her room and said, "Your son tastes so good." Let's talk about why she said that. When Rita killed Calvin, she caught Calvin and used him as a meat. And so when she went to the market, she used the money which was supposed to be for the meat to buy the dress she saw. The next day, when Rita's husband came back from work, he was so happy. And Rita said, "What is it?" And her husband said, "Guess what? I got a huge amount of money for my business, so as usual, I'm gonna give you money to buy things for yourself and for the kids." And Rita said, "What?" And her husband said, "Didn't you hear what I just said?" And Rita said, "So after I finished killing my son, that is when your business decided to rise up." And her husband said, "What? Where is my son?" So her husband ran to Calvin's room and he didn't see Calvin. And so her husband secretly called the police and he went to Rita and said, "What did you do to our son?" And Rita was crying and she said, "I only wanted the dress. I killed him and I used the money that was supposed to be for the maids to buy the dress I wanted." And that meat you ate yesterday is your son. And her husband ran to the washroom and he puked so badly. And so the police came and they arrested Rita. And Rita was crying and saying to her husband, "Please forgive me, I only wanted the dress." And her husband was crying so badly, and he can't believe that his wife killed their son just to buy a dress. And Rita was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment for the murder of her son. The end. Hey guys, please subscribe for more story, like, comment, share, and have a great weekend. Bye bye. See you next Friday.